Don't forget, on the 24th, Okeechobee. On the 29th, Clearwater. And this video is about Clearwater, so maybe this is something that we bring up at the free speech section of Clearwater's meeting. So, 1 second. What's going to be Soulyaker here? And, well, you know something? I'm going to let him introduce himself first.
First Amendment, sir. I'm Mr. Houlba, and obviously I aggravate the unelected, thin-skinned Brian Augst.
Now, at the most recent Clearwater Council meeting, I wasn't there, but Mr. Houlba was. And then after the meeting, Mr. Houlba walked up to Mr. Michael Mannino. So, just so I can give you some context, what we're about to talk about, I want to introduce you to Council Member Mr. Michael Mannino. Pay attention to the date. This is going to be very important because of what he says.
With my sports business that I run, anything in swim, bike, run, triathlon, duathlons, 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons. My wife and I also own a small nonprofit called Finish Lines for Scholarships.
Sorry about the audio. This is not my fault. This is just what I got.
Thank you all for being here. Much appreciated. Thank you for TV Land for being here in public administration, as well as I've owned a small business in Clearwater for 12 years, as well as a nonprofit organization that's gifted over $100,000 into our community.
Pay attention to the date. This is going to be very important because of what he says.
With my sports business that I run, anything in swim, bike, run, triathlon, duathlons, 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons. My wife and I also own a small nonprofit called Finish Lines for Scholarships.
I wonder if you're lying. You know, maybe not. Let's find out.
As of last week, we officially broke the $100,000 mark that we have donated to youth scholarships directly to Pinellas County Schools, which we're very honored for.
Well, I guess we're going to have to fact check this one because I don't believe it. And once again, I've got emails and we're going to hop right on into this. And as you can see, this is Finish Line for Scholarships. This is the 501c3 that he's claiming. And it, as you can see, auto revocation list. And you can see right here at the very bottom on the days that this 501c3 got revoked. The dates are 5/15/2023 and then 8/14/2023. On the right hand side of your screen, you can see the revocation dates, and then you can see right here of the video that he's speaking about is on January 23rd of 2024. Let's hear what he has to say.
My wife and I also own a small nonprofit called Finish Lines for Scholarships. As of last week, we officially broke the $100,000 mark that we have donated to youth scholarships directly to Pinellas County Schools.
So, you heard the claim. He's claiming that, you know, he's still been donating money and he's reached the 100,000 mark, even though that this 501c3 that hasn't done any filings for over 3 years. He's had this thing for 3 years and didn't file anything. So, we're going to jump into the email, and then I'm going to show you all the lies that are in this email. So, let's jump into the email. I understand some may be searching for content to create and continue down the path of being critical of the city of Clearwater, its staff, and our elected officials, but this is a non-issue. Out of respect for you, I'm responding in an effort to add clarity to your request regarding my wife's nonprofit she started in 2014. Well, we know that's a lie. First, it was never claimed or stated that the nonprofit benefited the Pinellas County School Board or Pinellas County school system.
My wife and I also own a a small nonprofit called Finish Lines for Scholarships. As of last week, we officially broke the $100,000 mark that we have donated to youth scholarships directly to Pinellas County schools,
And as you can see through all these little screenshots, you can see, oh, finish line for scholarships, and this guy was not able to collect any type of money as of March or May. And here he is all through 2023, and you're going to see this one coming up here for 2024, all for this 501c3 that he's claiming that it's only his wife, but his name's on this. And then here's the article that came from the Tampa Bay Times that just add some more, icing on the cake. Over the years, relationships have been developed with individual coaches and school program directors within the school system in effort to lessen the financial constraints and burdens these programs face. Many financial donations and scholarships were made over the years to assist the program's families and students. These programs have varied over the years from school chorus, marching bands, all this stuff. That part does not matter. The fact is that you have to claim this stuff. They are financial donations. Now please stick with me because I'm about to blow it out of the water with a bunch of records requests and some more of the lies in this email. So please stick with me. In a nutshell, he's donated to Clearwater, Dunedin High, Palm Harbor High, and Northeast High, and he's throwing Mark Allison, the new school director, under the bus right now. And now here's the first records request that I got. You can see, public records request, and they were unable to locate any information. Some of this was very vague. So just wait one more second, because I did a follow-up one where I actually reached out to the attorney of this public school system. Additionally, the COVID-19 shutdowns of 2020 and 2021 had drastic effects on many businesses, and the nonprofit in question was no exception. Decisions were made to voluntarily dissolve the nonprofit, and inactivity and filing requirements led to its voluntary revoke status. Lies. As you can see, like I said, in 2023, they got revoked. They weren't allowed to take any money. They got revoked in 2023. But here, in 2024 of February, this is when they actually got the articles of dissolution. Oh, just like he was saying in that email, right? Oh, now you want to say that it got, oh, yeah. Lies upon lies. Oh, good job. Lastly, for context, the nonprofit in question was registered as the simplest corporate format the IRS permits in a 501c3. It does not pay its employees or salaries, cannot reimburse even $1, and is not required to pay or file traditional taxes, but simply files an annual postcard to a mailer. Like, okay, if that was the case, then how did you get revoked? Again, out of respect to you, I hope this answers any questions you have. Blaine, I live in a 9 square foot home with my wife, gives everything away to those in need, and my life's mission is to serve others. I humbly serve you, and I'm honored to serve the citizens of Clearwater. And whatever you guys do, you see the number on the screen, don't try to call it, because I already did.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. The number you dialed has been changed, disconnected, or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and try your call again.
And as you can see, this is coming from the school board's attorney in Pinellas County. This is the school board's attorney telling me that They have received $0 from this Finish Line for Scholarships. I gave them the EIN number, all this stuff. And as you can see in this email, Mr. Mannino has not given a single dollar, yet he claims that he gave $100,000.
My wife and I also own a small nonprofit called Finish Lines for Scholarships. As of last week, we officially broke the $100,000 mark that we have donated to youth scholarships directly to Pinellas County Schools. So,
Mr. Mannino, where's the $100,000? Where did you put it? Did it go into your pocket? Did it go into your wife's pocket? Or did it just magically just disappear? Leave your comment down below in the comment section. And don't forget, hit that like, share, and that subscribe button. And all the information that you need, any emails and things, are in the links down below. Okay? And I'm going to get out of here. Soliecker, deuces.
Thank you all for being here. Much appreciated. Thank you for TV Land for being here. My beautiful wife, thank you for your endless support and love, and my family for being here. I said in the beginning, I'm interviewing with you, the citizens, who will be making the vitally important hire to our city council. What makes me the most prepared and the best candidate is a couple things. My knowledge of the city, as I said before, my education, being the only council member that has a master's degree in public administration, as well as I've owned a small business in Clearwater for 12 years, as well as a nonprofit organization that's gifted over $100,000 into our community. My education, my business experience, my leadership experience and knowledge is why I've been endorsed by Clearwater Fire, Clearwater Police, the Pinellas Realtors Organization, as well as your business community of Amplify Clearwater. Tonight I'm here to ask for your endorsement for the next council member of the city of Clearwater for seat number 3. I humbly ask you to show up on March 19th and vote for Michael Mannino, seat number 3. Thank you.